You say we're hated in a lot of the world and don't know it. Why are we hated?
You know what? It's almost a jealousy thing.
This guy. Oh boy. So another day, another psychopath from America. These guys say we're jealous of America. Listen, I don't know who this guy is. Seriously, this is getting pathetic, you know? Listen to this nonsense.
Because we are the most powerful country. And we just proved with what we did in Iran that like we can, China and Russia are watching, like we can fly pilots over you. You'll never know they're there. We'll hit you. They'll be home the next day. Like they'll leave from the middle of the country, anywhere in the world.
And see how they speaking? First of all, let me address something. Okay, let me go back.
Because we are the most powerful country.
First of all, you're not powerful at all. See, your ability to kill does not make you powerful. And if you think it makes you powerful, that just means you are a savage.
And we just proved with what we did in Iran that like we can, China and Russia are watching, like we can fly pilots over you. You'll never know they're there. We'll hit you. They'll be home the next day.
Okay, well, is that something to be proud of? That's why we're jealous. We're jealous because you can fly a spy plane, you know, into a sovereign territory, right? And kill how many? You kill 600 people. You kill civilians. Not you, Israel too, but like that's just an American colony. You and your fucking psychopath Zionists that you sent to us, you know, from Europe. The estimate is between 600 and 800 or 900. Some say it's 900. You killed not even military targets, not even combatant. You killed scientists with their entire families. And you say we are jealous of you. We are just sick and tired of this bullshit, this fake supremacy that somehow your ability to kill makes you superior. And you have all these arrogance talking about like we can fly and China cannot do anything. China haven't invaded nobody. They're civilized people and you are uncivilized. Russia have invited the foreign policy minister of Iran. And we don't know what happened behind the scene. My prediction is they're willing to give them nuclear weapons. I understand, y'all, the only language you speak is violence. So I have to speak in violence, even though I'm anti-war. I don't like violence and carnage and chaos and tyranny. But that's all you have to offer. You haven't offered nothing to this planet. All you do is destroy. You've never built anything. And you never made any country better with your intervention. Now, he's going to say some crazy stuff. I mean, let me get to it.
Like they'll leave from the middle of the country, anywhere in the world. And you can't, there's nothing you can do about it.
We can do a lot of things. You know what we can do? We can wait. Because you're dismantling your entire empire and everybody can see it. You know who's not aware of that? Americans. Because you people, Americans, are the most misinformed, misguided, and miseducated people on the planet. Everybody understands America except American. See, if you want to understand Japan, you have to go live in Japan. If you want to understand Italy, you have to live in Italy with the Italians and you can understand the culture and how they think. Well, if you want to understand America, you have to be outside of America. It's like an empire that haven't worked for what it got. There was just this power vacuum after World War II. Right? The Russians were devastated. The German Empire was dismantled. The British were also like, the empire was dismantled. The French were weak. The Japanese Empire also was destroyed. There was nobody. And here comes America. I'm going to be the police of this fucking planet. See, at least I'm not saying the French and the German and all that. They're also did terrible mistakes and atrocities and all that. But at least they have worked for it. See, France, at some point, they colonized half of Africa. They took half of it. And it requires a lot of time and energy and preparation. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying they have worked for their empire. The other half was taken by the British. That means they also worked. They went all the way to the Caribbean, and that's a lot of effort. The Americans haven't done nothing. They got this position in the world Just like that. They just they just show up and got it. And then that's why you see this arrogance. Because when you work for this is like some spoiled kid, born in a rich family and all that, and they talk about working hard and like this stuff. It's like it just doesn't sound real. Like it's like.
So I think a lot of them are jealous in that aspect, but we're also we're the big dumb tough guy in the bar that doesn't know he's tough.
You have this power that I was talking about, but you're irresponsible. You can't name me one country that you made better with your intervention. Everywhere you go, you destroy and steal. You're just a bunch of marauders and pirates and thieves. That's what you are. And that's why we're mad. And people will say, well, you can't talk about America if it's not your country. Focus on the problems in your country. You know what's the biggest problem in our countries? It's America. We can talk about anything. You are our biggest problem. If you just leave us alone, we don't care about your culture. We don't care about your hamburgers. We don't care about your music, your bullshit, your feminism, your fake democracy. We care none about that. If you just leave us alone, you can go over there, watch, stay in your island and watch, Netflix and all that. But leave us alone. But you don't want to leave us alone. Sometimes people say to me in the comments, why go back to your country? Well, you came to our country. Do you realize that you're only 3% of the population in the world? You take the West in general. It's like, 13%. If you get rid of the immigrants, the foreign-born in the West, it's like you end up with like 10%. So 90% of the people are not living in the West and definitely not living in the United States. So you are coming to our country.
We're there. And like forward defense, I know that the world's a safer place with a strong United States.
Oh my God, I can't finish this video. This guy's a piece of shit. Okay, well, let's look at this safer place. This is your United States intervention. This is just since World War II. You invaded China, Syria, Korea, China. A second time, Iran, Guatemala, Tibet, Indonesia, Cuba, Democratic Republic of Congo, Dominican Republic, Vietnam, Brazil, British Guiana, Republic of Congo, Guatemala, Laos, Dominican Republic, Indonesia. And this is just 20 years. This is just between 1945 and 1965. And I haven't finished. You also invaded Peru, you destroyed Greece, Guatemala, Cambodia, Chile, Argentina, Angola, Turkey, Poland, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Cambodia, Lebanon, Grenada, Libya, Iran, Libya another time, Philippines, Panama, Haiti, Iraq, Kuwait, Somalia, Iraq, Bosnia, Iraq, Sudan, Afghanistan in 1998, Yugoslovakia, Afghanistan in 2001, and it took you 20 years to get the fuck out of that country. Iraq, you killed 1 million people in this war. 1 million that you killed and 1 million of wounded. And let's not even talk about the emotionally traumatized people that you left over there. Yemen, Haiti, Somalia, Iran, Honduras, Libya, Syria, Brazil, Bolivia, Venezuela, Guyana, Iraq, Somalia, and Afghanistan in 2020. And now you're committing a genocide in Gaza. Please tell me how we are just jealous of you. Like you either like a crazy person or you are just a psychopath. Or maybe you don't know, or you assume we don't know, or.
And the forward defense and alliance solidarity is great. The carriers are awesome, but just people get sick of us. We're still in.
We're sick of you because you're extremely violent. You don't help nobody. China is as powerful military as you, and they haven't invaded anybody. They build bridges, they build infrastructure, they build railways, they invest in technology, they invest in other people's land. Let's not talk about what they're doing in their own country. That's what they're doing with other countries. They're trading. When you come to these places and you fucking destroy. I'm talking about how we're just like jealous. Like the audacity of you people.
So in Germany.
It's only been 80 years.
Yeah, right.
What are we doing there, by the way? Do you know?
I don't know. I mean, I've been there. It's fun.
They're not doing a damn thing. They're sitting over there like they're trying to fucking colonize everybody. Anyway, I mean, I can't complete this video. I mean, this is so outrageous. I mean, anyway, see you next time.